Okay. Alright, so we should be good on YouTube. Sound is good. Let me get all set up here. And we'll get started. Okay, a little bit later than usual, but you know what they say. Better late than never. Okay. Alright. I did redo my Jasmine chart because I wanted... Yeah, I'll show you when we get there. Okay, so let's start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still in a downtrend. Until it's not, I would not be buying altcoins. I did get out of my Jasmine position. Got stopped out last night, I guess, at 18.9 or 18.8. No, sorry. Take that back. It was 16.8 when I got out. So I broke even on that trade. And I'm pretty happy I got out because now it's at 15.5. But we'll talk about Jasmine in a second. With that being said... The daily chart on Bitcoin is looking bad. You continue to go lower on the daily chart. And really, I hate to say it, but I don't know if 50K is going to hold on Bitcoin. And if it doesn't, your next target to the downside would be 48K, which I don't think happens. I think in the next 3 days, if we're not going up on Bitcoin, it's going to really... I think then we have to consider the top being in, which I don't think is the case right now. But if by December 6th we're still going down or Bitcoin hasn't bottomed, we're going to have a problem. Because usually the 17th of December is when Bitcoin tops out for the year in previous bull runs. I think it's going to be a little bit later this year. But really, though, if by the 6th of December we're still going down or we haven't found a bottom yet, I'd be worried. I'm going to not look at the chat right now. I'm going to talk about Bitcoin, and then we'll talk about Jasmine, and then we'll get into everything else. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think Bitcoin... Yeah, okay. So, I don't think Bitcoin's bottomed yet. The next target of support you have would be... If I go to the daily chart... I did clear the chart, so I don't have any support and resistances, which is probably not a good idea. But if we go to the 3-day chart and kind of get the gist of where we've been in the past, obviously you can say that we had a resistance right here at 63K. You had major support down there at 30K. Obviously, we know 30K is a major support. You also had a local low at 40K. Let's see. It also looks like you did, and 50K would also be support. So if 50K doesn't hold, I know 47K is also 46 to 47K, so we can call it 46.5. Be the next support below 50K. And our next fib to the downside would be 52K, 52.7, and then below that, it would be 48.5. So honestly, 46K is possible on Bitcoin if you don't hold 50K. I don't think that happens. I don't think you fall that low, but honestly, anything's possible right now. I do think the trend is still down on Bitcoin, and I do think that 52K is going to happen, and then if that doesn't hold, 50K is on the table. So that's kind of it for Bitcoin right now. I do think you probably go down for the next day or two, and then you do have to find the bottom here by the 6th of December. I'm going to quickly cover Jasmine because I do want to cover that. I did redo my Jasmine chart. I got rid of all my indicators on the chart. I got rid of all of my fibs, and I just restarted all the support and resistance lines. I just cleared the chart and restarted it, and then I marked out all the local lows and all the local highs on Jasmine, and then I put the fibs back in. So the local high without using the with using the wicks, 35 cents was the recent all-time high. Then with using the wicks, 27 cents was the local high without using the wicks, and then you come down here, 24 cents is going to be a major resistance level, as is 22.2. The 618 is actually up here on the daily time frame. Wait, I have to redo this. I want to do the fibs without the wicks. So the 618 is currently up here on Jasmine at 22.5, and that's also where your resistance. And then you also have resistance at 24.2. 24.3. So those are the levels to watch out for. It would be 22.5 and 24.2. And then to the downside, major support right below 14 cents. So I think that's a worst case scenario for Jasmine unless Bitcoin goes below 50K. So that's kind of why I'm looking for Jasmine. I don't think Jasmine has bottomed until 14 cents because you just lost the local high of 17 cents. So since that doesn't hold, if this then that. If this breaks, you're going to go down to the next support. So right now what you just saw was a relief rally from, you had a wick down to 15.3 or 15.2 maybe. You had and then you went to 16 cents again. That was a relief rally, and now you're going back lower. I do think 14 cents is on the table. At 14 cents, I'd be buying Jasmine. All right, now, I try to catch up on the chat. I also want to talk about ElonOne coin. So we will look at ElonOne coin here in a second. Time Wonderland, I have not looked at that. Everyone is a know-it-all nowadays on crypto. Well, I don't. Okay. No, I wouldn't call it a bear market just yet, but I don't think so. Massive bear market. I sold. Well, you're gonna miss out then. I don't think I'd follow Elliott trade signals. He sounds like a scam. But he's still, well, Fibs works, so all right, I'll just ignore you. So right now on ElonOne coin, let's talk about that. Let's actually, before I even look at ElonOne coin, let's look at what Astro's done with the marketplace and see if he's made any changes or updates today. So he actually has not. So that's not. The last update he made was 2 days, 8 hours ago. So that's unfortunate. So hopefully that means it's ready to go. I don't know. The price has obviously fallen a lot. Volume's at 40,000. Let me just refresh it just to make sure this is accurate and up to date. And yeah, so it's just kind of, the volume's low. I think the volume's going to stay low, and I think you probably keep falling in price until the marketplace is released. But I'm still holding it. I don't think it's over yet for Elon coin. But if they don't launch it here by the end of December, obviously I think it's too late for them to launch the marketplace. Because if they launch in the bear market, I don't think it's going to do anything. The price isn't going to moon like we want it to. So I'm still holding Jasmine or ElonOne. I just wanted to reaffirm that to you guys. And with that being said, how's it going, Gary? Thoughts on ENS. Okay, so I don't know what Bicony is, but maybe this is it. I don't know. I don't see it, so I can't look at that. Thoughts on ENS? I don't know anything about it, but we can go look at the charts. It's on Coinbase. Of course it is. Another shit coin they just listed. Of course. Why not? I'm not going to be able to give you price data on this because it was just listed. I mean, if you... so... I would say on ENS, the 618 is down here at $54. So you're below that. If you, yeah, you're bearish on ENS right now. You have the 0.76 down here at $50 for your last hope before you would go back to where they listed it around $40. I don't know anything about this coin, but the chart does not look good in the recent days. It was probably another pumping up like Coinbase does. Thoughts on Gala? I like Gala, but I didn't realize it was up 250,000% this year, so that's one reason maybe don't buy it. I like Gala though. Yeah. Next big coin, I like Jasmine. I like another shit coin on Uniswap, but I can't. If I show that to you guys now and you see it's way down and the volume's so low, you guys won't be interested. So won't talk about it, but I have talked about it in this stream. But if I was to recommend a safe coin, I would say Jasmine is probably the next moonshot. XRP too, but I can't buy XRP. It's not on Coinbase anymore. H-bar, please. So it's looking like H-bar's right at support at 30 cents. If you don't hold that, my next support is down here at 27 cents. The 618 is also right below 27 cents. No, right below 30 cents at 29. So the 618, you're right here at 29 to 30 cents is where the 618 is. If you go below 29 cents, I mean, the next fib is a 0.76 down here at 24 cents. I would say H bar is on life support right now. If you fall below 29 cents, 24 cents is probably incoming. Then your next local low is not till 16 cents. I don't think you go down to 16 cents. That's a long drop. If Bitcoin goes below 47K, one, I think the bull market's over if that happens. And two, if Bitcoin even gets close to 47K before it got a bounce, this thing is going to 16 cents. So H bar, short term looks bad. Long term, if the bull market's not over, this is probably going to hit $1. H bar will by the end of the year. No problem. Yep. Do I think Sandbox and Mana will recover soon? I think the whole market will recover once Bitcoin figures itself out. But everything's going to keep going down until Bitcoin finds a stable point. Also, I heard Bitcoin dominance is on the rise, so that's going to mean altcoins are going to bleed out more. They're going to bleed out compared to Bitcoin. So be careful of that. Maybe right now not the time to be buying altcoins just yet. I would load up on them soon, but I think the bottom might not be in for a lot of them yet. Thoughts on Satami, however you say that? Yeah, I think I don't know what the market cap is right now, but I think if it's over $1 billion, you're probably too late to the party. You can still double, triple, quadruple your money probably with Satam, whatever that's called, but I don't think it's going to be like, I don't think it's going to be a 10. I don't think it's definitely not 100x because the bull market's almost over, and I don't even know if it's a 10x because the market cap's in the billions right now. So I think you missed the party on that. The time to buy that coin was 6 to 9 months ago, in my opinion. 47K worst case scenario on Bitcoin to still be bullish in a bull market. If you go below 47K, I would say it's probably over for crypto, unfortunately. LSS, if it's on, is that on Coinbase? No, it's on KuCoin though. We've looked at it too. 618 is at $1.10. And you're way below that. The 0.76 is your next stop at 73 cents, and then a major local low at 16. So yeah, 73 cents. If 73 cents, I would say is the bottom. 75, 76 cents. That's a long ways away. You still has a lot more downside on LSS, in my opinion. Appreciate the follow. CRO. It's at 60 cents right now. 618 is down here at 51 cents. And you have the 0.5 fib at 59. So if you fall below 59, 50 cents is on the table next. I like CRO, especially at 50 cents. But, yeah. I've told you guys before, I can't give financial advice, but I like Jasmine right now. $5 on CRO by end of year. Or, I'm not going to say that anymore. $5 on CRO by the end of the bull market, whenever that is, which I think it is January, end of January at the very latest. BICONOMY. BICOM. So it's this one. BICO. So can I look at this on a chart? Oh, it's on Coinbase. Well, that's not a good chart to look at. Is it on another exchange I can look at? Maybe. Maybe it's on FTX. No. So I don't know if I have a chart to look at it. It's at $7, down 23%. Oh, I know what this is. There is a chart for BICO. I'm looking at... Okay, hold on. Let me find this chart. It's on Coinbase. I know I can find a chart for it. I know there's a chart for it. Maybe it's... Maybe. There's got to be a chart for it somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I can't find a chart for it. I don't know, but I would say this right now. BICO doesn't look good. I think someone said that BICO is the next, well, I don't know what coin, BTRST or something like that. They just kept going down. Maybe it's the next ICP or whatever. I think it's called that IC Internet Computer Company. So I would say this is a complete dud. I know a lot of people in another chat that I'm watching on YouTube, which is this one right here, saying this is a complete dud. I know there's a chart for it because it's right there. I don't know why I can't find it. I don't know. But anyways, he's saying it's a complete dud. Some people bought it at $13. They're screwed. Eventually, if Bitcoin goes to 100K, this will probably go back to $25. But I would say for right now, it's a complete dud. So I would say it's unfortunately not looking good. The chart doesn't look good on that. And we just looked at H bar, so if you wanted to look at H bar again, you can go to my YouTube channel and rewind it. So XLM thoughts, VeChain thoughts. I like XLM. I actually got into XLM at 9 cents. I have since sold because it hasn't done anything and I was tired of waiting. But I like XLM. Maybe $1 this year, maybe, depending on what Bitcoin does. So I don't know anything about VeChain, so I can't really tell you anything about that, unfortunately. But I definitely like XLM. But I think the returns on XRP will be greater than XLM for the duration of this bull market. I hate to say that, but I think that's probably what's going to happen. Appreciate the follow. Any thoughts on set to buy? I think you're too late to the party. Can you double, triple your money? Sure, I think I already said that, though. And thoughts about Hero? We can look at Hero, and that's one we have not done yet. Hero. Since we've looked at this, it has skyrocketed. Like, we haven't looked at this in a long time. The 618 now is down here. Your last local low was 9.3 cents. You're at 21 cents right now. 618 is all the way down here at 14.5 cents. So if you're above that, you're bullish. The 0.236 is also at 19.5. Clearly, you're in a major uptrend on the daily time frame, but it probably has topped out. So in a smaller time frames, you're definitely in some sort of downtrend. I don't think you can say it's a confirmed downtrend, though. Confirmed downtrend until you break the 236, which is at 19.6. If you go below 19 cents for sure, I would say it's a downtrend, and the top has been put in at 26.5 cents. So I would say right now in Hero is definitely not a time to buy. I would say you're probably going to go down quite a bit more on that, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say that until you're below 19 cents. I've looked at CRO, so I'm not even going to look at that again. Quant. Quant looks bad. So the 618's all the way up here on Quant at $244. I think we've looked at this like every single stream this week, but that's where it's at. The 0.76 is there at 207, and your next local low isn't until 150. That's probably where you're headed if Bitcoin doesn't start rallying here soon. Avax. Avax is right at the 0.5 fib at $100. The 618 is at $88. So if you don't hold this, $88 is incoming. If you're below that, you're extremely bearish on. If you don't hold $88 where the 618 is, then you're extremely bearish on Avax. Batcoin. Bat on the daily chart. Okay, so we haven't looked at this maybe ever. 618 on Bat on the daily time frame at least is at $1.13. I'm sure barely above that. If you go below $1.10, I would definitely say it's bearish on Bat, and it's you're gonna have a huge discount on Bat if you don't hold $1.10. So your low was 50 cents. I don't think you go that low, but you could have followed to the 382, which is at 88 cents, or the 236 at 70 cents. Those are the two places I'd be looking for a bottom on Batcoin. Litecoin, please. I like UFO a lot. I like UFO coin a lot. I think you're too late to the party if you're just buying now, but UFO coin, if you got in early, you're doing yourself a solid. Litecoin. Jeez, I need to clean this chart up a lot. But anywho, from this messy chart that you guys can see on YouTube, the 618 is down here, not 195, and you're below that. So if you're below that, you're 76. Also, we have support is 170. That's the next target is 170 to the downside. Litecoin looks bad right now. If you want to be bullish, it has to be above one. I would say to be safe, $200. Matic spike today. Where do you think it will level off? I think I already talked about Matic, so I can't keep. Yeah, I want to do all these coins, so I can't keep looking at the same one over and over again. CKB. Don't know what this is, but I looked at it before. You're right at resistance at, well, resistance was 3 cents basically. Now you're at 2.7. If you can't get it back above 3 cents, then the next target is 1.6 cents down here on CKB. That's kind of it. I don't know what this coin is, but that's your next support is 1.6 cents. You also have a local low at 2.3 cents, so that could be also a bounce level. Telcoin. Your next local low is, you're at 1.2. The next local low is 0.0096. So if you don't hold that, it's going to be a nightmare. It's probably going to make a new low. I can't, yeah, dude. If you don't hold 0.00009 on whatever this coin, Telcoin, it's going to be a rug to zero, in my opinion. It's not, I mean, not literally, but it's going to lose probably 50, it's going to be like probably another 50% drop. Do you think Manit's a good project? Yes. Would I be getting in now? Probably not. Thoughts on ACH? Thoughts on ACH? 618 is at 9 cents. You're at 7.5 cents. You're at 7.5. Okay. So your next local low is 6.8 cents. If you don't hold that, you're looking at probably 5.9 cents, 5.8 cents. I like ACH, but it's been, I don't know. I'd rather buy something besides ACH, but I think it's a good solid coin. Yeah, I like UFO. I mean, you're late to the party if you buy UFO right now. GTC, well, that's another shit coin, but let's look at it. Actually, no, it's on Coinbase. It's still a shit coin, but it's on Coinbase. So this is a coin that's done literally nothing for 6 months, and I know that because I bought this coin at $11.51 probably about 6 months ago. I don't even know. Middle of the bull market, and it's at $13. It's gone up $2 in 6 months. So now it did have a spike to $28, $29, but this isn't a major downtrend on the daily chart. Let me do the fibs on this one quickly. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately the 618 was up here at $18. You broke that. You have the 236 at $11.50, so where there's also support there, and then your local lows at $7. So if you don't hold $11.50, $7.50 is probably next. I would say this is a complete shit coin in my opinion, just from that alone. It just goes sideways. I mean, yeah, you had the spike, but it's going right back to where it came from. Who knows? I would suggest not to buy King Floki. Sounds like a complete shitcoin that's going to be a scam and a rug pull. So, I don't know what, yeah, so, alright. I'm sorry, I don't know a lot about Web3, so, thoughts on ACH? I just talked about ACH. I'm just learning about all this metaverse stuff right now too. So I'm just now getting into NFTs, so I'm a little bit behind on all this newer stuff. Oh my god. DAR, don't know what that is. Appreciate the follows, guys. Polygon, I like Polygon. Mata is a huge metaverse coin. Anything below $10. Man, it's a great metaverse coin, but like the market cap is really high, so like that's a great coin to get in. It's extremely safe compared to other coins, but is it going to do 100x? No, I don't think any coins are really going to do 100x's for the rest of this bull run because we're so late into it. But I'm talking for the next 5 years. Is it 100x? Probably not. But hey, maybe it is. I don't know. Gala. Remember, Gala's up 250,000% plus this year, so be safe. But I do like the coin Gala. If thinking about selling my Dogecoin. Hold on. And it's been froze for, I think Dogecoin will do a 5x from here, but maybe a 4 or 5x. It's a good project. Is there better ones out there? Yeah. Have I talked about them? Yeah. Well, man, you could. Yes. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm looking. Well, okay. Let me look at mana right now. I would say for the rest of this bull run, getting into mana is probably a good play. It's probably a 4 or 5x from. Well, okay. Hold on. Before I say anything, let me look at the chart. The 618 on mana is down here at $2.34. I'm gonna look at the market cap on mana right now. Okay, market cap's at $7 billion, so that's why I don't think you should be getting in. It can definitely go way up. $7 billion is really not. I don't know. I think man's a 5x for the rest of this bull run, so it's not like some of the other coins. But it's probably a safe 5x. So honestly, I'm not saying don't get in, but I'm talking. Is it gonna be 100x for the next 5 years? No, that was my point. Is it a good play to get into now? Sure. GRT. God, I haven't looked at GRT in so long. But I'll look at it if you really want to be trading dead coins, because that's exactly what it is. It's at 78 cents right now. Next stop 68 cents, and below that 55 cents, and then below that 50 cents. I don't know if I can look at strong. I mean, I can. Okay, hold on. Let me delete this. Let me clean up the chart a little bit. Wow. Well, this is a jeez. So next target to the downside on strong is 300. Below that, you're looking at $50. So I would say 300 is your bottom. That's still a big drop from 475. ETH to 5K soon. Yeah, I would say that's definitely happening. Probably 10 to 15K in the next 2 months. Actually, that's my prediction. Well, markets go up, markets go down. That's why everything's going down. And guess what? When we're in extreme fear, that's when you buy. I just looked at this a few seconds ago. We're in extreme fear right now at 25. That's when you buy. Not saying you should be buying. I'm personally not buying just yet because I think we have more downside. But if you're looking for the next 1 to 2 months, getting in now or in a day or two is really what you want to do. I would, if you're not sure if this is the bottom, yeah, on a certain coin, dollar cost average in. That's what I would do personally. But I think the coin I'm looking at, which is Jasmine, I think 14 cents is the bottom on that one. Each coin is going to be different, obviously. But if Bitcoin goes to 50K or 47K, everything else is going to drop. So 14 cents. I think mana will 10x, not this bull run. So some of you guys aren't listening to what I'm saying, and that's okay. It's okay. I've said Jasmine like 50,000 times, so that's all good. Jasmine at 14 cents is a buy if Bitcoin can hold 50K. If Bitcoin goes to 47K, Jasmine is going back down to 11 cents, probably his worst case scenario. All right, let me check YouTube. I'm really bad about that. All right, so I'm going to end the YouTube live stream now because that's all I'm going to do.